Hey Admiral Fighters. So this week something kind of terrifying happened. My monitor died. It's been kind of in its death pangs for a while. So the other day I was in chat, as you do, with all the Admiral Fighters, and I was like, hey, come into the chat everybody, I'm here, and other people are here. And about, when people started coming back in, my monitor turned off. It wasn't off, it was just blank. So I was rather distraught, understandably, because I'm rather attached to having my computer available to me. So I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I spent about 3 full days without a computer available. I have a phone. I do have internet on my phone. But, considering that I watch so many YouTube videos, it's not sufficient to, watch on this size screen. Especially since the YouTube homepage doesn't really work on my browser. There's an app, but if there's a way to sign in with my subscriptions and have them show up on the app, I don't know how to do it. All I know how to do is search for, for example, when Alex's video came out, I searched for Niramon and I scrolled through until his new video came up. It was really inefficient. So yeah, it's been really rainy this weekend, so I spent most of the time watching TV. And Sunday TV, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but there's really not much on. It was Harry Potter weekend on ABC Family, which they seem to do all the time, which I'm not complaining about. They're pretty good movies. I watched Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which I had not watched all of before. I know, terrible, but I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, so it's not like something that I'm really, super dedicated to doing. And I was reading a book. I've been reading The Kite Runner. I went to a library book sale, which I found is a really good way to find books that are really popular. They're not very good for finding fantasy or sci-fi and stuff like that for some reason. And it ended up that I calculated it so that the books that I got were worth about $70, and I got them for $3. So yeah, library book sales are your friends. I obviously have a monitor now. My housemates are moving, as am I, separately from them. It happened that my housemate's husband had a monitor that he was just going to sell, like a garage sale or something. And it's nice because it's widescreen, which I'm not used to. So that's part 1 of Pink Elephant Week's video. Here's Jenna with part 2.
Hello Admiral Fighters, it's Pink Elephant Week, and as I'm sure Zirrah already explained, that is a week where we're going to talk about any topic that we want. So I have chosen to talk about File 936. If you don't know, you might know because I tweet about it an awful lot, but if you don't know, File 936 is a film that I've been working on with 2 friends for about a year and a half, coming up on 2 years now. It started as an idea, and it just kind of exploded into this big thing. We'd originally conceived it to be a web series, but the whole idea has just expanded so much that we've decided to actually make a feature-length film out of it, just a completely amateur film. There's not really much else to do in the city, so we figured why not make our own fun. So just to let you guys know where we're at in production right now, we have all of our major casting done. We have most of our behind-the-scenes logistics figured out. We have a physical copy of the script done. All of our costumes have been planned out. We know what we need for props. We have all of our locations. Well, we know what all of our locations need to be. We're still holding out on a couple. Other than that, we are slotted to begin filming in just a few weeks' time. So I'm really, really excited about that, and I really hope you guys are as excited about it as I am. We've been putting out a little bit of promotional content on our YouTube channel, /File936. There's a couple of prologue episodes with the characters there. There's a couple vlogs from the production team, so you can see kind of who's behind it. But other than that, our main focus is the film, which is set to premiere in September of 2011. We're going to be doing a showing here in Fredericton, New Brunswick at the Charlotte Street Arts Center, ideally. And then in November, the province that I live in puts on the Silver Wave Film Festival, and so we're hoping to have our film shown in the student division, which would be really, really excellent. If you don't live in Fredericton and you do want to see the film, we're looking at ways of getting it distributed around the world, either through a physical copy or some kind of digital download. Anyways, if you want to know more about the film File 936, you can check out our website, www.file936.com. There's plenty of information there. There's some photos, and there's links to a couple of other websites that we use, where you can follow us, Twitter, Daily Booth, Facebook, all the usual ones. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and DFTBA.